Hi everybody, Andrew with Camille's Crowd Closet. Allergies are terrible today, my apologies, but I didn't want to put off doing this video any longer because I'm super excited to do an unboxing today for Ellen Wille's music. This is from their Hair Power collection. It's a high heat wig, so it's heat friendly, and this is in the color Champagne Rooted. Before we get started on my head, I'm wearing my Frankie again. Have her in a little bit of a half up, half down with a barrette. Super cute. This is Frankie by Renee Paris, the Alexander Couture collection in Billionaire Blonde. But today we're doing an unboxing again for music from Ellen Wille. This will be my second Ellen Wille wig that I've tried on. So I'm really excited to see what she looks like. These are really well packaged from the manufacturer. Ellen Wille, this one does have the net. I noticed it's kind of hit and miss with Envy and Ellen Wille, whether or not they're packaged with the net, so just so you're aware. But I've heard some really great things about music, so we'll go ahead and take her out of the box so we can take a look at the cap. And then, as always, I will put it on my head right out of the box so you can see what it looks like and what you might have to do to make her your own. So again, she comes packaged really well. Once you take the wig out of the box, you'll see that there's some documentation in the box. There's some care instructions in here, so always make sure that you're paying attention to the manufacturer's care instructions because they can vary slightly from brand to brand, especially when it comes to the temperature, the maximum amount of heat that you can apply. So we will take the net off from music and take a look at the cap. So this is monofilament part, looks like it's a left side part. It has the lace front that extends into the ear tabs. It has the velvety ear tabs with the metal stays. Looks like it's got almost like a double monofilament top, so we might have a little bit more parting flexibility, even though you can see it has that left hand part. Oftentimes when you have a cap construction like this, you do have more parting flexibility, but we'll take a look at that once I get it on. In the back, you have closed wefting. You have the extended velvet nape with the Velcro adjusters. And right off the bat, I can tell just by looking at the cap that this is going to be a little bit smaller than average. So if you are familiar with Ellen Wille at all, you know that these typically run, even in like their regular size caps, are typically more on the petite average size. My head circumference is 21.25 without a wig grip. With a wig grip, it's about 21.5. And I find that they do fit me a little bit snug out of the box, but do fit well once I get them adjusted. So we will go ahead and put her on and see what she looks like right out of the box. And yes, she does have the zigzag part, so she comes with the zigzag part. But stay tuned, we'll put her on and see what Music by Ellen Wille looks like. Be right back. So here is Music by Ellen Wille in their Hair Power collection. Again, this is a heat-friendly wig. The color is Champagne Rooted. It is a really pretty blonde. As you can see, it has like medium, I'd say medium brown rooting. It's a blonde, multi-dimensional blonde that pulls cool. I really like this color. The Ellen Wille fibers are very soft. This is a lower density wig. Not really feeling any permatease, maybe a tiny bit towards the bottom of the cap, if any. Yeah, I think there might be a tiny bit towards the bottom, but really nice. I did not make any adjustments at all to the cap, and I did put this on without my wig grip, so 21.25 inch head, and it fits me really well. As you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I do wear a lot of bell truss, and typically I get a little bit of like extra baggage in the back just because the back of my head is flat. I get just a little bit here, but actually this cap fits me really well and it's very comfortable. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lace front here. Very nice lace front. I am really impressed with the Ellen Wille brand. And again, the fibers feel really nice. I do plan on keeping music to use for my personal use. This will be one that I will wear and kind of see how the fibers wear over time and what the care and maintenance is like compared to other brands. So that's something that I can use to give you feedback as well. But I have heard really, really great things about Ellen Wille brand. So we'll go ahead and I'll break up the zigzag part. I'll come back. I'll let you know what I did to her. If anything, she actually looks pretty good right out of the box. This is a pretty straight style. So with the length and the heat-friendly fibers, the maintenance should be pretty easy. If you aren't good at curling hair like me, this will be a little bit easier to maintain because it is straight with maybe a little bit of wispy ends. So I'm excited to play with this a little bit. We'll go ahead and shake her out, break up the part, see if there's anything else that we need to do. I'll come back and I'll let you know what I did and let you take a look. Be right back. And we're back. Literally the only thing that I did to music was I shook it by the nape to loosen up the fibers and wake them up a little bit. I broke up the zigzag part, which was really easy to do. Probably the easiest part I've ever worked with. I didn't have to apply heat. I didn't have to use water. I didn't have to do anything to this wig. I did use a wide tooth comb just a little bit in the front to get the fibers to go where I wanted them to go, but that's all I did. I didn't apply heat. I didn't do any other styling other than shaking it out, breaking up the zigzag part. That's it. So this is really nice style. I absolutely love this color. This color kind of reminds me of maybe a mixture between Belle Tress Milkshake and John Renault's Catalina Blonde, kind of an in between there. It does have a lot of dimension. It's a little bit lighter around the face. So you do have some more subtle money pieces, which I like. I think it makes it look more realistic. Again, the cap fits me really well. The ear tabs are actually, let me see, the tip of the ear tab is right here. So it's coming just above my ear like it should. And I think the cap is comfortable. It fits my average sized head very well. Again, I'm on the lower side of average at 21 1/4. Here's that lace front. To me, I think it's almost undetectable. I would put Ellen Wille lace fronts in the same class as Belle Tress. And again, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a diehard Belle Tress fan. Beautiful. I am definitely a fan. I love Ellen Wille. Envy has some great styles too, but they don't make a lot of heat-friendly wigs, which I have to have heat-friendly. I'm just one of those, but you know, whatever your preferences are, whatever fits your needs, I think is what you should go with. But personally, I prefer the heat-friendly synthetic fibers, but this is beautiful. I will wear this regularly. I will come back and either post on my website or do a follow-up visit or follow-up video and let you know how I feel the fibers wear and how easy or hard it is to maintain them. Again, this is Ellen Wille in their Hair Power collection in the beautiful color Champagne Rooted. It's a really pretty multi-dimensional blonde that's leaning kind of cool. Beautiful lace front, realistic fibers. I think Ellen Wille is definitely a great brand to try. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me through my allergies. If you have any questions or if there's anything that you'd like to see, feel free to reach out and visit us at Camille'sCrownCloset.com. Thank you.